Hey everybody, this is Chris with CK Design and Photography. Today we will be showing the iSteady V2. In a previous video, I did show off the iSteady X2, which are really nice gimbal. So check out the video if you want. It runs about $30 cheaper than what I got this for on Amazon. The iSteady X2 had a coupon. I think it was like 85 and I got it for 70, which I thought that's a great deal, so I snapped it up real quick. But after being on YouTube and looking at some reviews at some other gimbals, the V2 looked really impressive, because what makes this one unique is that it has an AI sensor, and that's supposed to be really good for following your face. Pretty much you can follow just about everything. You can do face tracking, object tracking, and that's mostly done through the app. But with the Hohem iSteady V2, you don't need to use the app, and that's what really drew me to this. Most every other mobile gimbal requires that you use their app, like DJI, Zoom, and a couple others. So you can use any app that you want. So you can use your built-in camera app on your phone. You can use Filmic Pro, and you can use, I think it's called ProShot. And all you have to do is turn on the AI sensor, and you use a couple gestures, and it will automatically track you. So anyways, so let's go ahead and unbox this. I received this earlier this week. Just so you know, I got this for $99. It's regularly $120, but the black version they had on sale at Amazon for $30 off. So really good deal. I thought, you know what, spend an extra $29 for the V2 and you got the latest and greatest. And the reviews on this have been just, astounding. So anyways, let's go ahead and start unboxing this. So first off, you'll see that we've got the instruction manual. When you first start this up, get your phone ready, scan the QR code, and that will take you to an area where you can download the app. You'll want to make sure you do that first. Even though you don't need the app, I highly recommend you do it, because you're going to need to register the gimbal, unfortunately. And then they ask for your contacts, which I just skip. I don't want them to have all my contacts. So anyways, pretty simple, straightforward directions. You're going to want to take the gimbal out of the box, unfold it, and then mount your phone. Then turn on the Hohem app, and let's go from there. So that's the manual. This is the iSteady V2 manual on the top, and then it also comes with a nice little carrying bag. And it also comes with a little wrist strap. I have not figured out how to actually use that. And then we finally have the gimbal. So as you'll see, it's pretty simple. Mounting your camera and setting up the gimbal is super easy. It's not like the really complicated ones that you have to do for your cameras. You don't have to do a lot of balancing or anything like that. So anyways, let's go ahead and start this up. First thing you'll want to do is, there's a little clip here so that you can take the gimbal mount up. So you have to kind of press that up. It's a little tricky, but there you go. And there's the gimbal. And then what you want to do, there's a little knob here. You want to tighten that up. So that's good. The next thing you'll want to do before anything else is to make sure you mount your phone before you turn it on. Otherwise it's going to get all wonky. I also got, because I thought this gimbal was so cool, I decided to go ahead and upgrade my phone to the new Pixel 6. I used to have a Pixel 3, really good phone, but it's just outdated, and I wanted to make sure if I got this gimbal I was going to have a really good camera for taking photos and videos and things like that. I'm looking into getting into some real estate photography, and I figured I was going to need a gimbal so I can do some video shots for interiors. So anyway, it's got the Pixel 6, so let's take a look. I've already got it set up. Got a little mount there. That does not come with the phone. And here's the Pixel 6. The Pixel 6 comes with a little manual, cables, stuff like that, but that's not what this video is about. So anyway, so let's take the Pixel 6. Okay, so what you'll see is I've gone ahead and mounted my Pixel 6 to the gimbal. It's really helpful to go ahead and attach the tripod as well, which you can see. So what we'll go ahead and do is, I have not turned on the gimbal yet. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is start up the Hohem app. I have already registered my phone, so all I need to do now, it's going to ask you when you first turn it on to set up Bluetooth to connect the gimbal, and then it'll give you some instructions. You may have to fidget with it a little bit, but it'll eventually work. And when you do get it all set up, go ahead and you'll have to hit this little start button. So let's go ahead and turn this on. And what you do is there's a little power on button, and you'll need to hold that for a few seconds and then it'll come on. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so got it set up. And it's looking like it's a little wonky, so if you double tap the power button, it'll straighten it out just a little bit. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at that. So there's the Hohem app. You can also press, if you one press the mode button, the power button, it'll switch to portrait mode. So, and then you want to go ahead and press the start button. This is one of the setup things you'll need to do is the SV2 is for the iSteady V2 gimbal, so go ahead and select that. And then it asks you if you want to pair with the V2 gimbal. Don't select allow access to your contacts and call history. I mean, that's just ridiculous. That's intrusive. So I'm not going to go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and pair. All right. So it should be working now. I forgot I had not set up the gimbal to work with this phone. So press the start button, and there you go. You've got the Hohem app going, and you'll see there's a couple of options here. You've got the slow motion, time lapse, photo, video, and moment. It looks like it goes to video by default. The moment is a unique feature to the Hohem app that you can't use in other apps. But let's go ahead and show that right quick. So you've got a couple of really cool things. You've got inception mode, which is, people call it vortex or the spin mode or whatever. So I don't know what that's actually good for. Just gives some unique filmic effects, cinematic type effects. Then you've also got panoramic video, which is really nice. You'll have to lock the gimbal in pan only mode. And then what it'll do is it'll rotate to the left about 180 degrees, and then it'll just do a pan shot, which is really nice. You got smart motion time lapse. That's also a really nice little feature that you can get. So anyway, smart motion time lapse is really cool. It takes a series of photos, and it looks really nice against skylines, the clouds and all that. So it gives a really unique effect, aside from time lapse. Then you've got fantastic rotation, which is basically like Inception, but it just rotates left and right about 15 degrees. And then finally, you've got just about everybody's favorite, the dolly zoom, which gives that kind of vertigo type effect. So you're going to want to pull back and focus on your subject, and then the background is going to give like a parallax type effect. So it's really cool. If you've ever seen the movie Poltergeist, there's the one where the mother is running down the hallway, and that'll kind of give you an idea of what kind of effect you'll get with the dolly zoom. So anyways, let's go back into the Hohem app, and I'm going to do video for this. A couple of options you got here. You've got your settings, which you can change the working mode on pan, tilt, and follow. So you can choose just pan mode. You can do all follow, which allows pan and tilting to follow. You can do all lock, so the phone won't pan or tilt at all. And then you've got all follow, where pan and tilt, all that works. And then you've got, you can lock it on pan mode. Follow speed is something that you can change. I like to select slow. Motor response, I do low. I've got everything set to low, that way I get a really nice smooth stabilization of the video. You can also control the left-right joystick and some other things. So here's the joystick, and as you can see, you can rotate that. So really nice. And then here you've also got the zoom mode. Anyways, and then you can also do focus with that as well if you set it up in your app. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is hit the record button, and we'll go ahead and show some sample videos. Okay.
So here we are with the iSteady V2 gimbal. You can see I'm using my Pixel 6 to take video. You can see it's really nice and smooth. I think I've got it on pan lock, so not a whole lot of tilting going on there. So really nice day. This is my little schnauzer. Her name is Angel. She loves it back here, don't you, Angel? We're going to use the zoom buttons on the left-hand side. So you can see we get a really nice slow zoom. I prefer to do that so I get a really nice smooth look to the video. And then we can zoom back out. And again, it's really slow, which is the way I like it. And so there we go. A piece of metal sculpture. So you can see this gimbal is really nice, really smooth. So I'm going to walk with it. You'll see what kind of stabilization we get. And it's in pan follow mode, so it's doing a really good job there. My feet and legs are a little bit wonky, so that's not typical for stabilization. So we're seeing some bouncing, and that's probably one. So, anyways, I think I actually have this on pan and tilt follow, so you can see it's tilting. The range of tilt that you get on this is very limited. I think it's only 15 degrees up and down. That's the only drawback on this gimbal, but otherwise it's no big deal. I checked on Amazon today. I got this gimbal for $100, and it's now back to $129, but there's a 15% coupon that you can get. So basically you can get this for $110, which is still a really good deal. So I'm going to go ahead and switch modes. And just so you know, to start recording, you want to use the left button next to the power button, and that will stop and start recording. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this. And then we'll move to Inception mode. Actually, we'll go to all the different modes that the Hohem app offers. Okay, so here is the Inception mode. I choose to turn the music off because it's pretty annoying. So, but you can see the kind of effect that you'll get. Okay, so now we are using the panoramic video mode. This is fantastic rotation, and as you can see, it rotates 15 degrees left to right. Nice little effect. Not sure what I would use that for. And this is dolly zoom. I'm going to walk towards the subject to see if we can get the dolly zoom type effect. Okay, so now here I am in selfie mode. And there's a little rotate button in the Hohem app to rotate it. Well, you know, switch your camera from back to front. And you'll still see all the same Hohem controls in the app. And again, I use the left button next to the power button to start, and I can also stop recording. So anyways, you can see I've got tracking turned off. Now what I'm going to do is start tracking and show how that goes. So first thing I'll have to do is turn on the smart sensor or sensor AI. And you just press the button once and then it'll turn it on. So still not tracking me. So in order to start tracking, what you have to do is use a couple gestures. So you can't do the gesture in front of your face. You have to kind of do it off to the side for it to work. So I'm going to use the OK symbol. There we go. Now it should be tracking my face. Oh, it went off there. Not sure if it's working. There we go. Found my face again. So if I move my head to the left, it tracks. If I move my head to the right, it tracks. Down, tracks. Up, should track a little bit. Left, right. Pretty cool. Or stop tracking, you do the high five hand gesture. And that'll stop tracking. So you can see it's not tracking my face. So we'll do the OK symbol again. And it's tracking my face. And from what I've heard, it's not actually tracking your face, it's tracking the subject area. So it's kind of tracking my head and it keeps all that in focus. So anyways, that is the AI sensor that you can use. And you can actually use that with any other app that you want. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my camera app and see kind of what we get from there. So now we are shooting directly from the Pixel 6 camera app. You can see I don't have tracking enabled. I should be able to use the OK sign so it'll start tracking me, so we'll do that. Hey, there you go. So now it's enabled tracking. So I'll move my head left, right. So, and this is using the camera app that's built into your iPhone or Android phone. And all you have to do is gesture and the AI sensor will automatically follow you. Really cool. So, has a little bit of problem when you're tilting up and down, but it works perfectly for panning. So, really nice, really nice. So, and again, if you want to stop tracking, you just do the high five symbol, and that will stop tracking. So, see, it's going, not really tracking my face, but thank you for visiting my channel, and please like and subscribe below, and I'll be posting more videos. I do a lot of photography, design work, and this gimbal is a good example of that. And I'll also be doing a lot more probably mobile videos with this gimbal, so look forward to that in the future. And again, if you'd like and subscribe, really help out my channel. And thanks again for visiting. I appreciate it.